Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am here for another mango haul. Feels like it's been like a long time since I last did one, so I'm very excited to be doing a pre-fall haul with you guys. And by pre-fall, I mean kind of like looking for pieces that will integrate me in between summer to fall without going straight into fall like crazy sweater weather style. So I'm very excited, as you guys know, because I love to extend summer as long as I can. And although some of these will definitely not be really summery, I feel like they're not fully immersed into the fall season as yet in my head, so I can still kind of feel like I'm experiencing summer. I don't know. I feel like I'm going off on a tangent. Let's just dive right into it. So I've done a massive haul here, and by massive, you guys will probably be able to tell from how long this video is, there's gonna be a lot. But it's been a little while since I shopped on Mango, and I usually find that I don't really go onto their site that often because some collections I just have like zero interest in, but it seems that their pre-fall to fall pieces are super interesting to me. So yeah, we're just gonna dive right in. I got a couple of knit pieces. I know guys, I said I was not gonna get any more sweaters. I think I already kind of made up my decision after trying these on that I probably won't keep them, but I got this really soft knit beige set. It comes with a pair of pants. Well, it's not a set. The pieces are sold separately, but they're designed to be purchased to wear as a set. Has like a very loosely elasticated waist here on these beige pants, pockets on either side. They're fairly wide and really comfortable, and they come down to a tapered hem here at the bottom where your ankle is. So this actually comes paired together with a sweater. Surprise, surprise, guys. So nice and long. It has tapered hems at the wrist as well, right here, and at the bottom of the sweater it is also tapered. I don't love the fact that the bottom actually has like a slit here. I would much prefer if it was all the way around secure as one piece, but it is what it is. And then there is a drawstring at the top of the hood right here to kind of like tighten it, but otherwise it's just like cut straight across the neck right here. I always find it so difficult to show you guys these pieces when I'm showing to it in the camera, because I'm like, can you see what I'm actually trying to show you guys? So I love this set, and I actually find it really soft and comfortable when I put it on. It is a mixture of polyester and acrylic, so surprisingly it's not scratchy whatsoever at all. I think if it had wool in it, it definitely would have been a little bit scratchier. I've been on the hunt for the longest time for a cashmere matching set, and every single time I find them on H&M, Zara, or Mango, they're always sold out like this. So I decided to kind of like dive in and try this set out to see if it was as comfortable. It's supposed to be like a cashmere feel. It's super soft, I can guarantee that. But honestly, after looking at the materials and for the price of the two pieces, I don't know if I can really justify it. Although I do think that cashmere is significantly more expensive on its own. So if you are looking for that cashmere feel, fit, and look, then this is the type of set that you're definitely gonna wanna run for, especially in the fall time, now that we're going straight back into cozy season. I feel like we literally just left loungewear like a month or two ago when everybody was like still locked at home, and we finally started going outside, but now we're just going back right into it, and I'm totally okay with it because I invested in a lot of loungewear during a quarantine, and I can definitely get a couple more uses out of it because, you know, this girl likes to get best bang out of her buck. But if you guys want more fall oriented loungewear pieces and you want that really soft cashmere feel, then this is a set that you're going to want to go towards. I unfortunately will be returning it just primarily due to the fact that I think I want to invest a little bit more and get like a really nice cashmere set. So yeah, this one's going to be going back, but it is so freaking soft. I would love to keep it, but you guys know I'm trying to keep my wardrobe at a minimum, so I'm being very selective as to which pieces I keep and choose. And yeah, this one's going back. Up next is another set, but it's not a top and bottom set. You guys know I love my matching sets, and I bought two pairs actually from Zara. I think it was earlier in the spring of last year or late winter. It was like the matching knit pieces. It was like a white one and the dark brown one, and you guys loved it. And I guess matching knit pieces are super popular right now because Mango has a ton of them. And I decided to go a little bit out of my usual everyday neutral palette and get this cute light green kind of color, I guess. Is this light green or sage? I don't know, but it's like a pastel green and has these cute little floral embroideries on the front, and it also comes with a matching cardigan as well. So the cardigan looks like this, and this cardigan also has little like floral embroidery on the front too. It has 3 buttons going down the front, and it just sits like really nice and softly on your skin. I don't have any sort of weird irritations when it comes to wool materials, and I don't really find them scratchy on my skin. So this one was not scratchy for me at all. I know for some people, if you do find wool, polyester, and acrylic scratchy when it comes to sweater type knits, then you may not necessarily love this because it is very fuzzy, if that makes sense. But I liked this one. I thought it was really cute, kind of paired together, and I actually tried this on with a black pair of pants that I actually got. You guys will probably see in the cutaway somewhere, and I thought that it was absolutely adorable. Unfortunately, this one I got in an extra small, and it's a little bit too oversized for me. I thought that this would have more like a cropped top cut feel, and it actually comes quite low down on my stomach. I mean, at the end of the day, that's not that bad. It just wasn't the vibe I was going for per se, so I'm probably going to be returning it for that purpose because it didn't create that full outfit that I had in mind. I'm the type of person where when I create an outfit in my head, it needs to look a certain way or else I'm not gonna be happy with the pieces, and I'm definitely gonna be returning them. So unfortunately, because of this tank top, I think I will be returning it. It's definitely more of a tank than it is like the crop that I wanted, but still cute overall. I think if you had a bigger set of boobs than I do, this probably would actually get a little bit shorter because your boobs would push this up and the bottom hem here would kind of like sit a little bit higher on your chest. So overall, if you guys have bigger boobs, then definitely try this one. If you don't, like me, and you want a cropped sort of top, this is not going to be the one for you. The cardigan is really, really cute, although I wasn't the biggest fan of it because if you're not wearing it with this shirt, it kind of slides off the shoulder. It's cut in a way where it really likes to just like relax and fall off. I think like the neckline is just really loose, so unless you button it, that's the only real way you're going to guarantee that's going to stay on. Or if you have a shirt on underneath that has like another fuzzy texture that it can latch onto, it will help it to stay on as well. This one doesn't do the best in regards to keeping the sweater attached to this because the straps are so thin and it just glosses over the straps and starts to fall down my arms anyways. I think if you wore a t-shirt, the material on this cardigan would really grip the material of the t-shirt and kind of stay in place. So that's something to keep in mind. But since I'm going to be returning the tank top, I'll also be returning the cardigan because I did want to wear it as a set, and I don't think it'd be any justice to keep one and not the other. So unfortunately, these two are going back. They fit perfectly though, besides the fact that this just didn't come in the way I envisioned it to. So if you guys like it, I'd recommend it. I think it's adorable and it'd be great for fall. You can even wear this into the summer next year, just the top like this, or even just wear the cardigan over like a cute floral dress on its own. Okay, so I did mention a pair of pants that I tried together with that matching tank top, and it is this pair of faux leather pants. So these are actually polyester, they're not real leather, they're really long, so you guys are gonna have to see in the cutaway how they look on me. And the primary reason why I got these was because I've had my eye on a pair of pants from Aritzia for the longest time. They're real leather there. I think they're called the Melinas, and they look absolutely phenomenal. It has like a really nice hip hugging boot cut silhouette, if that makes sense. Like it's tighter on the hips, and then from the thighs downwards it's just like a stovepipe, and it looks beautiful paired together with like a nice cozy knit top and a pair of boots on the bottom. But the price tag is hefty, so I didn't really feel like I wanted to pay that much for a pair of pants. I probably will in the future, I don't know, we'll see. Knowing me, I usually end up just buying whatever I want in the long run, so probably eating my words saying this right now, but I didn't want to spend that much on a pair of pants. So when I saw these ones on Mango, I decided to just take the plunge and to try them and see how they fit. Miraculously, these ones actually fit really, really nicely. They come up quite high-waisted, and they do have all the trims of a regular pair of pants, such as pockets on the front, back, and it has kind of like the cargo stitching at the knee where it's two different panels. I actually find them really comfortable because they are loose. In the past, a lot of the kind of pseudo, I guess, faux leather pants and leggings that I have were tight because that was the trend and the style of silhouette that people preferred back then. So those typically get quite hot on your skin depending on what type of lining they have underneath. But these ones, because they are more of like a looser figure and it's a boot cut, is that the right word? Yeah, boot cut pair of pants. They sit really nicely on your body and it doesn't get too hot. The inside has this kind of like strange suede, like soft material texture. It's not too bad. It doesn't really get sticky underneath, I guess, unless you're like jogging for like kilometers upon kilometers. But other than that, I find them really, really comfortable. I love them. They're super high-waisted and I would definitely love to keep them. The only issue that I have is that it's not of the best cut faux leather. There's different grades of faux leather. You can have like really cheaply made ones and you can have really high quality thick ones. This one kind of sits in the middle of the median where it doesn't really hold its shape and structure well. So you guys will see in the cutaway, but when I button it up top here, there's a stress point on the material here where the button is, and sometimes it pulls the material down in this spot, if that makes sense. So you'll see dragging material and it just doesn't look smooth and kind of like flush over my stomach and my groin like a way I would love it to. So I'm not 100% sure actually right now if I want to keep it or not. I love the shape and I love the silhouette. I don't own anything like it when it comes to my pleather pants yet. I have like skinny pleather pants, I have mom jean style pleather pants, but I don't have a boot cut pleather pants. So I'm on the fence about these ones. I'll probably have to go into Aritzia and try those ones on and see if those ones fit any better. To be honest, at the end of the day, for me, it's whichever one is more comfortable and looks flattering and is not overly hot in the long run. If they are a little bit more expensive, then I probably will end up shelling out the money for it. But anybody who wants the alternative to the Aritzia leather pants and doesn't want to have to pay that much, then this one is a great alternative from Mango. It gives you the exact same silhouette, like more or less. They're so stunning and flattering. Okay, so the next portion of this haul is gonna have a theme to it. Actually, the rest of this is gonna have a theme. I essentially went for like themed items and I just grabbed a bunch of them so that I can try them on and return them at my leisure at home. And it is a sweater vest. As you guys know, last year I fell in love with sweater vests. Actually, it might have been like earlier this year. I think in like January or February. And I did a how to style guide, so you guys can check that out. I'll insert it into a card up here somewhere. And I'm also wondering if I should do like an updated version of how to style sweater vests part 2, because for some reason they just like boomed and picked up at the end of summer this year, and they're like everywhere right now. You have like academia style, you have sporty style, you have street style. It's everywhere, and I'm kind of happy that I picked up some sweater vests last year when they weren't as trendy, because I feel like they were a little bit cheaper then. I feel like brands always rack the prices of items that are trendier. Correct me if I'm wrong, but because of that, I picked up a bunch of different sweater vests from Mango. I've also ordered a couple of other ones from H&M and Zara as well, so I can kind of compare them and show you guys my favorites and like the cream of the crop, because there's some great ones and then there's some that are like just they fall very short of the style. So first off, I got this one, and this is like at its truest form, the quintessential sweater vest. Nothing like overly cute about it besides the fact that the color is like a nice creamy beige. It has beautiful kind of like cross knit stitching, I guess on the front, if that's what you call it. Cable knit, that's what you call it. Beautiful cable knit detailing on the front. And you guys will probably be like, Vic, you already have that cream beige one that you got last year. And yes, I do, but that's a very different style from this one. This one actually has a nice high neck to it. So I thought that this would give more of like that vintage sweater vest vibe. And it also doesn't have the kind of like materials dangling down the bottom. So it's a little bit different. It doesn't have as much detailing. It's more on the simpler side. So I got this one in a small and in an extra small, primarily because it looked really tiny on the model, and I like sweater vests that have a more oversized look, so I got the 2 sizes just so I could compare and see which one I preferred a little bit more. So I'll be honest, when I put on the extra small, it like fits me like a glove, and that definitely was not the look I was going for. So the extra small is going bye-bye and straight back to Mango. If you guys like a more, I guess, tight figure when it comes to your sweater vest and you want to wear this for a formal setting, such as wearing a dress shirt underneath, then this size is going to be perfect for you. This style is definitely true to size. If you guys want a more relaxed boyfriend style fit that gives you more of like that sporty street style, then I would gravitate more towards the small size. Although the only other problem I find with this one is that it's not an oversized fit, so it still is fairly form-fitting. And even though you're going up a size, keep in mind everything goes up in size. And when you buy oversized items, typically they're cut in a way to still be flattering, but have select areas of the pattern that are oversized. So this one, the armpit kind of drapes down a little bit more and it kind of pops out right here, and I didn't find that too flattering because it pops out in an area that shouldn't have extra material, if that makes sense. And the neckline still is quite high, so it looks like I'm being literally swallowed up by a sweater vest and I'm drowning this material. So unfortunately, I did not love the look of both extra small and small, and because it already has this like weird bunching of a pocket on the side here, I wouldn't even chance going up to a medium because I know for sure this would get even worse while the neckline stays relatively the same. So unfortunately for me, this specific style will be going back to Mango, because although it looked cute on the model, it didn't necessarily flaunt the way I had envisioned it to flaunt my body, so wasn't the biggest fan of this style. So more similar to the style of the sweater vest that I got at the beginning of this year is this one right here, and this is definitely a lot creamier, more of like a salmon colored beige material. And as you can tell, this one is significantly more oversized compared to the one that I just showed you guys. It overall has a wider cut across the shoulders. It drapes off of my shoulders. It also has a V-neck here, so it opens up the collar quite a bit more, and the opening at the armpits is significantly wider, so you can get a lot baggier sleeves into this. And at the bottom here, it's a nice thick kind of like cuff at the base as well, but also at the same time still pretty loose, so you can wear lots of other shirts underneath and layer this over top comfortably without feeling like it's like really tight on your skin. I don't love the color on this one, but I do love the fit of it a lot, so I think I probably will be keeping this one. It's a little bit different from the white one that I have already. That one is like very, very white. It's like a very clean, crisp white, whereas this one's more of like a creamy color. So this will be really nicely layered over top of white blouses because you'll have a nice contrast between the two colors and the textures. Whereas the other one, although it looked nice on white tops, I didn't love that it kind of blended in. You couldn't really tell the texture difference between a crisp white shirt and the knit material, since the colors were usually so similar between one shirt to the next. So love this one, and we'll be keeping this one around for show. I'm just gonna finish off the sweater vest so you guys can kind of see them all at once and not get sick of them. If you guys are probably wondering right now, like, Vic, why the hell are you buying so many sweater vests? What are you, like 60 years old? No, I just like them. I think they're cute. I always thought that they were cute. I had a sweater vest from Lacoste when I was in like grade 7 and I loved it. So I'm really glad that they're back in trend again. Well, I got a different type, and I would actually characterize this one as more of like an aprony style type, if that makes sense. It has a thick turtleneck knit at the top here. The rest of the material is knit as well, and then on the sides it ties off on either side right here. So the sides actually fully are opened, which actually makes the sweater vest really easy to layer over top of your other shirts. It doesn't feel bulky, and it won't look bulky when you kind of tie them together. And you can also adjust how tight and how loose you want the sides to be. I primarily think that this is great because you can really dress this up and create a bunch of different outfits without worrying that it's too restrictive and too tight when you're wearing it. I didn't necessarily love the turtleneck though, because I don't know, maybe it's just because I'm wearing it right now. We're still kind of like in summer. It's like 18 degrees outside and it felt really suffocatingly hot, and I may change my mind in the fall, but I don't know, I just wasn't the biggest fan of it. I think I'm gonna have to definitely style this together with shirts over top to really see how it looks before I make my final decision. But ultimately the reason I got this one was because I wanted a different color in a sweater vest, since I already have that white one and I'm gonna be keeping this beige one now. This is a different tone completely, so it'll be completely different from the other two that I have and not altogether too similar, since those ones are very similar in appearance overall. But if you guys like turtlenecks and you want to get into the sweater vest trend, then this is the type that you're going to be looking for. I also got another one that is very similar to that brown one as well, and it is in the white color like this. I actually think Aritzia has very similar tops to this, and I swear I've seen them sold in Aritzia for a couple of years now. I don't know if it's still available on their site, but if they did, then Aritzia was way ahead of the trend and they were on it. So this one, once again, is kind of apron style as well. You tie on the sides right here and over here, and this one actually does not have a turtleneck top. It just has like a regular sweater top with the hemline at the top here, so it doesn't feel like it's suffocating. So this one actually would be really cute for you to pair together with a collared shirt. You could have like the collar pop out right here and it would look so smart. You could even alternate and wear this with like a darker colored shirt, like a black shirt maybe, although you would technically risk getting a lot of like knit fibers all over the black shirt, and it's gonna look like you have a cat that just shed all over you. So I don't know if that's a good idea. Try it out for yourself and let me know if you like it. But I actually think that this is really cute, and I would primarily probably wear this with a t-shirt underneath and just layer it over top for a layered piece. It has more of a boxy look for it, so if you guys like that vibe, then totally go for it. But if you like more of like figure hugging smooth shapes, then this trend is probably not up your alley. Once again, a huge fan of the fact that it's the apron style and you can adjust the sides to be however tight or loose that you want. That way you can really determine what type of shirts you're wearing underneath, and if your shirt is like way too bulky to be putting this over completely, it won't envelope you and make you look like a little balloon stuffed with paper inside. I don't know if you guys have ever put knit sweaters over top of blouses that were loose, and you'll know what I'm talking about. If you don't, then just gloss over that completely. It's a reference only knitwears and blouse layers will understand what I mean. But I actually think I will be keeping this one as well as that brown one, because I do really like the apron style where you can tie in the sides and adjust it. I think it's super accommodating for different tops that you can wear underneath, and will actually be a lot more versatile than some of the other sweater vests that I currently own. So I just also really love the colors well too. You guys know I gravitate really closely towards my whites come closer and closer to wintertime. Just a couple more things I want to share with you guys before we wrap up this haul. So I got 2 hats. They're bucket hats, and up until this summer I never really thought I'd be into bucket hats, but then we went camping and I just love the vibe. I thought the aesthetic was so cute. I don't necessarily like want to have a collection of like plain bucket hats, if that makes sense, like the regular canvas ones, because I have a couple already. So I tried a couple of different materials that I saw on Mango that I thought were really cool. One is this kind of like fleecy micro fleece, I don't know, Sherpa material that I actually have a scrunchie that matches this. So cute. And then the other one is this faux croc like pleather style one. To be honest, I love both. I think they're adorable, but I think this one's gonna be way too hot for summer. First of all, I don't even know if I'll be wearing a hat like this in the fall, so I don't necessarily know if this material is something that I would want out of a bucket hat. But this is essentially what it looks like on. You guys will not have a cutaway for these ones since they're just like small close-ups of them. So you can see right here, I fits me quite well. I usually find that mango pieces are like one size and their hats fit me decently. I'm usually anywhere from like a medium to a large when it comes to hats. I have a big ass head and these ones fit me comfortably. It doesn't feel like it's gonna blow off any second and it's also not too tight. So something to keep in mind if you have a similar size head to me, that these sizes are perfect for your head. Like I said, super, super cute. I actually really like it with the outfit that I have on right now and I would love to keep it, but I can't really envision myself wearing this hat way too often. So I don't know if it justifies me keeping it or not. I don't know, we'll see. I just like the material. It's unique, it's different. As you guys know, I have a huge thing with materials and I like to play around with them when it comes to my outfits. So that primary reason was why I was drawn to this hat. As to whether or not I can style it again in different other outfits is a different story, so we'll have to see, because I definitely don't really foresee myself wearing bucket hats in the winter time. I don't know, I feel like they're more of a summer hat than a winter hat, because when it comes to winter, I'm a Canadian, we wear beanies and toques, so we'll see. I'll have to make a decision at a later date, or you guys let me know if you think I should be keeping this hat, because it's hella cute. I just don't know if I'm gonna be able to get enough wear out of it. I also showed you guys that croc faux leather hat as well. This one I love, and I think that this one will probably get me a lot of wear out of fall. I'm gonna put it on to show you guys how this one also looks when I wear it, and I think this one I actually might get a lot more wear out of it. It is so chic, and I feel like so perfect for street style, not necessarily appropriate for the winter, but great for fall. So it's less of a functional hat and more of like a fashion hat, whereas the teddy version is a little bit more functional because it's a little bit warmer. This one I did notice is a lot more looser than the teddy hat though, so I don't know what's up with that. It is one size, and like I said, I am a medium-sized head, so anybody with large heads, you will fit in this perfectly. Medium, it's like a little bit loose. If you have a small size head, I wouldn't necessarily recommend it because I think it would just go whoop off your head. It's windy out, but I actually really, really love this one. Even with this outfit too. This is perfect. I think I actually will keep this one. Huge fan. Obsessed. Going to be keeping this one for show. Oh, my hair is a mess now after putting on those hats to show you guys what they look like. I feel like I probably should have left those to the last and just shown everything else first, but too late now. I only have 2 pieces left to show you guys, and they are actually dress pants. And you guys are probably wondering, Vic, why the hell are you buying dress pants? You don't even work in an office. You work at home for yourself. Honestly, I just love the look of dress pants, and they're so smart, and you never know when you need to go to a meeting or something. I know right now a lot of people are working from home, but there's still definitely people who go to meetings and stuff. Like I've done a few coffee meetings, socially distanced ones, of course, outdoors, so it's safe, don't worry. But I just love the look of dress pants, and I've really been liking dress pants being dressed down with like really relaxed shirts. I actually love the vibe of dress pants with a sweater vest over the top. I feel like it just looks so chic, really put together, but still like really casual at the same time. So I've been kind of browsing for dress pants online, and there's this very specific look that I'm going for, and it is the oversized kind of like piazzo, is that the word? I forget. And they're really wide-legged and loose, and these are actually phenomenal if you have heels, because they just kind of like balloon over the heels and look really, really chic. But I love wearing these, and also tying my kind of like lace-up heels at the bottom and bunching the pants together. I just think it looks so editorial. Let me know if you guys would like a tutorial on that. I'd love to show a bunch of different ways to wear suit bottoms that don't necessarily have to be for the office, that you can wear them out and about casually, or also for more like street style editorial look if you want. I feel like dress pants are very slept on. They have so much potential, but people don't maximize them. So let me know what you guys think. I can definitely put together a video for that. So I got this brown pair right here, and they're so soft. It is like a nice brush cotton material. I wish I got a matching blazer to go with this. I don't actually know if there's a matching blazer or not, but these are really comfortable. They sit quite high up on the waist. Once again, I don't know what it is about mango pants, but they're usually a little bit looser for me in general, so I didn't find that they were way too tight. They're actually super, super comfortable, and I didn't feel that I was getting pulled or cinched in at the waist too much, especially at the top hem right here, which sometimes pants like cut me when I wear them. So huge fan of those. I'm definitely going to be keeping these ones. You guys will probably see them up on my feed somewhere on Instagram soon. And if you guys are also looking for brown pants, highly recommend these. These are great to transition from work to casual to the streets. That sounded really wrong. Like if you just want to wear it out and about. Yeah, great transitional piece, and perfect for end of summer, pre-fall, even going into fall. These are very interchangeable, more or less. So for the very last piece of this haul, it is actually a pair of gray dress pants, and I don't know what it is about gray dress pants, but I find these so freaking attractive on women, especially wide leg ones. They just exude boss babe power. I don't know why. I love them, and I've been on the hunt for the perfect pair of gray dress pants. So I found a pair from Zara last year, but unfortunately the smallest size was a little bit too big for me, so I had to return them. So I'm really bummed about that. But I encountered this pair from Mango, and they're stunning. They're pretty simple overall, nothing too crazy going on. The front is flat like this. They have pleats in the middle, somewhere here in the front, and in the back, and they do have pockets here, which is fantastic. They're not faux pockets. There are also full pockets in the back as well, and belt loops all over, so you can wear a belt if you'd like to. I actually like these because they come pretty high-waisted up on me, and it's perfect for the trend that I'm going for, where I can also bundle in the bottom hem of the pants and kind of like tie them up with my lace-up heels as well. I've tried on a couple pair of dress pants before where they have like that flipped up hem at the bottom of the pants like this, and it's not the cutest for that bunched in heel look, so I had to return those ones. So I'm very happy that I actually came upon these ones because this is fitting the dream outfit that I created in my head perfectly. I do wish that these were a little bit smaller though, if possible. It's like the perfect size with like a 0.25 of a size up. So honestly, at the end of the day, it's not the biggest issue. I could be very comfortable in them as long as I put on a belt. They're a little bit loose, but I still do love, love, love them. So I think I'm gonna be keeping these ones, and I cannot wait to style these for fall because I know that these are gonna be banging when I put them on the belt and start lacing them up with my heels as well. So huge fan of these ones, and if you guys would like to hop onto the business suiting trend, definitely grab these. This color is so sexy. I don't know what it is about it. I love it. It just gets me going. All right, so that is it for the mango haul. I know there was a lot down there. Everything will be linked in the description bar along with the timestamp as to when it popped up in the video, so you guys can refer to the two to find the pieces that you love best. Let me know what you guys think. If there are any pieces that I said I was going to be returning that you think I should be keeping for myself because I'm making a mistake, please let me know. I would love to get your opinions on them as well because, you know, sometimes I do make mistakes and the way I see things may be very different from how you guys see things, and you might actually find it a lot more flattering on me than I intended for myself. So yeah, let me know what you think about these ones. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys haven't shopped my closet yet, make sure to check it out right here on Poshmark. This is my username. I've been listing things on there like crazy because I'm in the process of clearing out my closet so I can make more space for some of the clothes that I just bought, and in general just clearing out overall because I have way too many clothes. So check it out there. It's first come, first served. So if you guys want to shop my closet, make sure to check it out there. There'll be new pieces uploading every few days or so, and I would recommend following it so you get notified every time I upload a brand new piece, or else somebody else is going to snag it before you can. But if you guys want to also follow me on TikTok, same username as well down there. Give me a follow. You can watch me make a fool of myself. It's a different side of me than what you guys usually see on YouTube here. But I'm actually really excited to say that I just recently hit 1,000 followers on Instagram. That was so surreal for me. I never thought I'd actually get that many. I gave up on my dream of 1,000. Sorry, not 1,000, 100,000 years ago when I just started losing out followers instead of gaining them. But it's crazy. So thank you for everybody who has found me on YouTube and who has followed me on Instagram. It has been a wild ride. I have been loving producing content for both platforms, actually all platforms, between Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. It has been a fun time. So thank you so much guys for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Until next time, I hope you guys have an amazing day. Other than that, I will see you guys next time. Bye.